People like to say the official bird of Atlanta is the crane. It's an old joke, but it's not a bad one because today Atlanta is considered the jewel of the South. And its skyline literally sparkles with opportunity. But along with the billions of dollars in new high-profile development here, Mayor Andre Dickens wants to make sure that no one is left behind, no matter where they live, especially the city's most vulnerable residents.
All right, here we go. Ready? Look this way, everybody.
That's why the mayor created the Affordable Housing Strike Force to prioritize development projects and coordinate planning to target communities and people in need of safe and secure housing, like the Juanita H. Gardner Village in Adamsville, which will offer 108 units to legacy residents when it's complete.
Often when we talk about affordable housing, the focus sometimes is on young people and on families, but it's equally important for us to look out for our seniors as well. As Atlanta has grown to be such a desired place to live, we have unfortunately found it hard to keep legacy residents as the cost of living has increased. We are making sure that we look out and prefer to make sure that we keep people living in this city, and that means our seniors as well.
The mayor's list of affordable housing projects is long, encompassing communities from all over the city, part of his vision to make sure every Atlanta resident has access to quality housing within the city limits. In his first year in office, Mayor Dickens activated more than $100 million for affordable housing. The funding for the projects comes from a variety of sources that include the American Rescue Plan and the city's Affordable Housing Trust Fund.
I set a goal of building or preserving 20,000 units of affordable housing over the next 8 years. So that means by 2030, you will have 20,000 more units of housing that's affordable to people that live, work, and play in the city of Atlanta.
This year, Mayor Dickens announced $200 million in new investments, including a $100 million City of Atlanta housing bond. The city's long-term collaborator, the Community Foundation for Greater Atlanta, received a generous $100 million commitment from the Robert W. Woodruff Foundation and Joseph B. Whitehead Foundation, providing additional dollars to further leverage the proposed public funding. The Community Foundation will partner with the City of Atlanta and others to ensure that affordability and communities that are at risk for being displaced are prioritized.
I moved in April when it first opened.
Denise Charles knows all about the high rents you can pay in Atlanta. That's what drove her to the West Side and Columbia Canopy at Grove Park, where she took advantage of one of the city's newest affordable apartment units.
If you walk in, you wouldn't know the difference if you was walking into a brand new condo.
Thanks to the city's strong relationship with stakeholders like Partners for Home, thousands of formerly unhoused residents like Richard DeShields now have their own place to live.
And I honestly believe that Mayor Dickens is putting a lot of people on the path of what I got.
And that path is getting bigger and taller because the city has now acquired a skyscraper located at 2 Peachtree Street downtown, which, once converted, will become the tallest residential building in Atlanta, offering hundreds of affordable housing units. Affordable housing has the power to reinvent whole communities, like this former nuisance property, reimagined and transformed into an affordable housing asset on the Beltline. And the combined $200 million in new funds represents an opportunity to build and preserve affordable housing like this in Atlanta at an unprecedented scale and pace. I'm Keith Whitney.